Sunday, bloody Sunday. What is it? November 4th, 5th, pardon me. Sunday. I guess it's going to be the 4th. I'm reluctantly coming out here to shoot this video for you guys to show you what's going on over America in Oregon, USA. All of this stuff that's still blotting out my sun this morning is still being dispersed out of the back of airplanes, flying right over my house. Last evening, I went out and there was one flying directly over me, leaving the same pattern there. So his persistent contrail still hanging over my head, blotting out my sun. I feel like this is a disaster area and the sun is never going to shine here again. Without exaggeration, I've lost at least 90% of my sunlight. And I feel like I'm under assault. I feel like nature's under assault. I never consented to this shit, and I really believe it's a Trojan horse for dark things, this geoengineering. It don't make sense that they're gonna, they gotta kill us and poison our skies in order to save us. From everything I've researched, that is a Trojan horse. That is bullshit for Agenda 21. It's a cover story and a cover way of slowly killing off, well, us. They're hijacking the weather at the same time and using it as a weapon against all of humanity. The aluminum that they're spraying out of the back of these planes, 95% of the time now that's falling down on us, none of our crops are going to be able to grow. But luckily, Monsanto had the forethought to come up with an aluminum-resistant seed. So after they're done dumping and poisoning our skies and our entire world, there goes a new one right there, you guys. After they're completely done with this assault and our water and our food and everything has been completely contaminated and poisoned, you're going to have to talk to them if you want to grow any food. They're the only ones with an aluminum-resistant seed. Nothing else will grow in it. So that's what we're looking at, and that's what we're dealing with, people, and it's very hard living with this knowledge. Very difficult. But the bottom line is my sun no longer shines, and there are planes constantly flying back and forth, leaving this stuff in my sky that is blotting out my sky completely and the sun. That's the bottom line. So if this were a natural phenomenon, it's a new one to me, and that's bullshit, people. It's not a natural phenomenon. I mean, no time in my life do I ever remember persistent contrails so thick they blot out the sun in the sky all day long, 90% of the time. That's absolutely ridiculous. And if that were the case, well, don't you think we need to do something about that? If it's blotting out our sun and doing this to our skies? Anyway, peace out, guys.